So this is 5984 Buckminster, Virginia Beach, Virginia. Just gonna do a walkthrough, walk around, quick scope video. See the extent of the scope on this one. I'll start on the outside. I'll start with the positives. Siding looks pretty decent, and that's pretty much it. No, the siding's in decent shape. The gutters seem to be okay too for the most part. That one's kind of hanging off there a little bit. Windows are broken and or old, broken seals, etc. You got some holes in the siding, small little pinholes. This probably come up on a Picra. But for the most part, I think a good power wash can clean up the siding pretty nicely. You'll have a couple of repairs here and there. This glass looks pretty beat on this door. I mean, maybe we could clean this up and repaint it. You might have a better luck replacing this door anyway, just because it's, ripped open like that. Couple of trip hazards on the driveway might get dinged on a Picra, especially this crack right here, and then on the sidewalk right here as well. And there's another one down there. Yeah, like that. Let's see. Definitely take out that little bay window thing right there and replace it with a normal window. Yeah, siding don't look too bad. Maybe a little bit of point up along the foundation. And, once you get all these pine needles and everything out of here, see how this concrete looks. I'm sure it'll clean up fine. I would do a new door and something about these steps. You might want to just demo these or build new ones on top of them out of wood. Obviously do lights and everything like that. A little bit of soffit right there, but the soffit doesn't look too bad either. I would fully replace all the windows in this one. Yeah, this downspout's probably got to go, but you could probably clean these gutters out and salvage them. The whole roof needs to go. I'm sure we're aware of that. A little bit of point up here and there. Back door's open, by the way. I'm gonna close that before we leave. Probably just gonna demo this and patch that siding. Yeah, you got some bad wood behind it anyway. I would definitely get a new slider with the rest of the windows as well. This outlet right here is gonna have some work on it too. And the shed, I mean, it's pretty much a scrape. I mean, you could put some money into it, but you're gonna have to pretty much rebuild it. The bottom's parts are pretty much rotten out. My opinion is probably just worth it to just throw that in the dumpster with it. Don't think you're gonna get much more value out of it with a tiny shed on the back versus just throwing it away. It's probably not worth the money. We'll go on the inside and see what we got going on. The limb overhangs too. Can't really get up on it right now, but you're probably gonna have to get some limbs cut off. They're probably a little bit close to your roof. I know I usually have a 10-foot rule where as long as it's higher than 10 feet off of my roof, I'm good. Most home inspectors are okay with that, but some of these scare me. So that's something to get looked at as well. All right, we're gonna go ahead and go inside. So we got the demo taken care of, looks like, for the most part. Just need to throw some stuff in a dumpster. First thing catches my eye is this panel with no main breaker on it. And I'm assuming this is 150. So depending on how you want to upgrade this, you might need to do a service upgrade. You do have some knockouts left over, so it might not be necessary to upgrade it, but I can't tell because you got underground. You do have a main breaker right there, but it's you know what I'm talking about. So, got some drywall going on. The garage doesn't look too bad. I would replace this door. And you got some decent point up in the drywall going on. To be honest, I would probably just knock down the whole thing. Like spray the knockdown texture or whatever texture it is you prefer. Utility room coming in, new HVAC for sure. You got a sub panel there for it. There's your water heater hookups. So that's electric. You're gonna need, I'm assuming that's the dryer vent. I've never seen one going vertical before, but I guess that works. You got some slab work. You're gonna need to level it out a decent amount. I'm sure we're aware of that already. You can definitely feel it. And then coming into the kitchen, this wainscoting is moldy, but it's not bad. Look, if you wanted to keep this and, make it look cool, you could probably get away with cleaning this up and painting it. But it's not like fancy trim either. It's kind of that, thin kind of paneling. So it's not that big of a deal if we just get rid of it. Kitchen layout, I don't see any issue with the original layout. Just redo it the way it was. You're going to have to leave your soffits because you got your HVAC in there and all that. But I would probably replace this window with a normal window and just do, keep the same layout. White shakers, granite countertops or quartz, whatever it is you prefer. Some decent hardware. Take these weird mirrors down in this living room. And then it's mostly drywall. I don't really see any layout changes that would benefit much. I mean, maybe taking this wall out, but then you lose half of your kitchen. And I don't think, like I said, I don't think it'll benefit from that. Living room. Yeah, it's a slab foundation work that's going to need to get done. Obviously, new light fixtures, new doors, new trim. You could maybe get away. No, I was going to say you can maybe get away with some of the trim, but at the end of the day, it's going to be an eyesore after everything else looks brand new. I would just replace the trim with the doors too, and these aren't hardwood doors anyway. It's not like we'll be missing anything. I would get a new access on this under the stair storage, and fix some of this electrical stuff up and whatnot. Smoke detectors for sure. I don't know how the whole permit thing is going on this one, so maybe just a 10-year battery smoke detectors where you need them. And we got a half bath down here, toilet vanity, keep the layout the same, get rid of all this stuff, repaint it, fix the drywall, new door. Not too difficult of a fix. This is that side door. It's gonna need to get replaced. I would do new flooring throughout LVP. If you want to save a little bit of money, you might be able to just carpet the living room. Run the LVP up to here for the kitchen, carpet the living room, the hallway, carpet all the stairs, carpet upstairs. Obviously LVP the bathroom right here. But then just carpet everything else. Probably save a little bit on LVP costs. I mean, we're working at LVP the stairs anyway. It's expensive as hell. And then it looks like it's mostly drywall. I mean, the roof is bad, so that caused leaks, which caused holes. You're gonna have to get new insulation in the ceiling. There's some mold up there too. We'll have to, deal with that. But for the most part, it's just getting all of this old drywall out, putting new stuff up, doing the texture. Like I said, you got so many different, you got so much drywall work that's going to happen that it's going to be hard to, save any of the texture. So my opinion would be to just, spray texture on the whole house. Jack and Jill bathroom upstairs. All this glue down floor is going to have to come up, and you're going to have some subfloor work too, I'm assuming. Right here and right over in here where the toilet and the shower usually is. I would get rid of this vanity too. Mirror looks new, I guess. Keep it if you want. I would probably get a different one. But I guess this is the master. So same thing, lots of mold from the roof leak. First thing would be probably getting a new roof on this thing, then replacing any of the wood up here that needs it, and then fixing the drywall, blowing in the insulation, stuff like that. Just mold and paint. You could probably kills over it, but that's not going to really get rid of it. You could cut it all out. You're going to have to do a lot of new drywall in here anyway. So there's that big old roof leak right there. Yeah, you can see how bad that roof is for sure. So and then, I mean, I'm gonna do, full fixtures. It depends on how you want to do the bathrooms. If you think you'll get more money by ripping this out and doing a tile shower, I would keep the tub since this is the only full bath upstairs. Maybe you could still rip this out and do a tile surround. You got this weird soffit above it, so we'd have to open that up and see what's in there, see if we can't get rid of it. If not, you could just do an insert with the surround. Similar to this, depends on your budget and what your ARV is on this one. And then I would just go, Builder Plus stuff. I wouldn't go Project Source, but, maybe Allen Roth, maybe a little bit higher end, but nothing crazy. And just modern colors, modern fixtures, modern hardware, all that good stuff. I'll take this video back and run a budget up with it. I'll send this to you and give you a call and see what you're thinking on it. Sorry, it's taking me a while to get out here, but probably taking this one slow anyway. I know it's a weird time in the market, so I'll shut this door. We'll write this up and I'll give you a call.